Sorry, I was listening to some beautiful classical music here at the restaurant we're eating at. Derek, I've been hearing a lot about iBuyers lately. What are they, and can they help me buy or sell my home? Short answer is yes, they can help you. The longer answer might be they might not be able to help you. It's kind of a complicated thing. Douglas, bubble trousers? Why would you put that there?
It's somebody's actual name.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Bubble Trousers. I'd really love to go over this with you in a different setting, but right now I'm going to get back to my music. Let's start with this. What are iBuyers? So iBuyers are what I like to call very large companies that come in to a local market like yours and they offer cash for properties. They're called instant buyers. So their goal is to offer you cash on your home. And then you ask me, well, is that cash on my home for more money or less money? Well, it all depends. Sometimes they'll offer you more money. They of course go through their inspections. They very well might ask you to drop your price after they go through their negotiations with your repairs. And then they charge you a fee. That fee typically is around 5%, not including your closing cost and title expenses. So as you can see, really the only ease that comes from getting an iBuyer to buy your home, which is gonna be Zillow, Offerpad, Opendoor, to name a few, is actually just the fact that it's cash, which means it's not contingent on appraisal, it's not contingent on financing, and they'll let you move out whenever you want. Now for me, as a realtor agent, local here in Middle Tennessee, I look at it this way. If you're gonna get somebody to come in and offer you cash on your property that's an iBuyer or a big company, fine, feel free to do that. But on the other end, do yourself a favor and meet with a local agent who can sit down with you and go over what they might be able to get for your property, okay? So what does that look like, Derek? Well, to me, what it looks like is I come into your home, we sit down, we go over what's called a listing appointment. And when we go through this listing appointment, I'm gonna give you an idea of what we could sell your house for per the market value. But realistically, is your house gonna sell for more? In this market, definitely. And your local expert can tell you how hot the market is, whether a seller's market or not. And if you're able to get more money and negotiate those closing costs and negotiate those expenses or negotiate those fees, whereas you're not able to do that with iBuyers, would you not want to do that? I feel like that would be a really good idea. So let's talk about when's a good time to use an iBuyer. I don't think iBuyers are always that bad. I think a great time to use an iBuyer would be if an investment property needs to be sold. So for instance, you have a property that needs a whole lot of work and you're like, I don't know if we can sell this on the open market and we're not in a super hot market right now. Well, then you probably should check out the iBuyers and see if they can offer you a price that's even remotely decent for your home. Because their goal is not only just to buy the property, their goal is to sell it immediately after. Anywhere from 2 weeks to 2 months right after they buy the house. Depends on how long it takes them to update the house. They don't do a lot of updates, they just change a little bit of the carpet here, they change a little bit of the paint there, and then they throw it up on the market for 20 or 30K more. And sometimes they get it. What does that tell you? To me, it tells me you're probably selling it to them for a discounted rate. And even if they're overpaying for the property, if they can sell it for more afterwards, why wouldn't you have just been able to sell it for more when you were selling originally? Something to think about. So you might be thinking about what kind of iBuyers are out there. Well, right now you have local iBuyers like Zillow. Zillow is a multi-billion-dollar company, for instance. As you might have seen, has recently dropped 25%. That's 25% of their workforce, because they decided that they wanted to start buying homes, but when they started buying homes, they weren't able to sell them after they bought them. So what they did is they would buy houses and then they would turn around and try to sell for more money, just like we talked about. However, they aren't able to sell for that more money specifically because people are realizing that they're overpriced. Zillow's sitting around 7,000 homes, give or take, and they're gonna have to offload those properties, whether it's to investors or to people who are gonna buy them for less money. So why is that bad for you? Well, in your local market, if they have houses that they're trying to sell and they're selling them for less money, it's gonna bring your comparables for your house down. So then you won't be able to sell for more money, and the comps aren't gonna be there like they have been because the market has been driven up due to iBuyers. So if you're selling your property, instead of just immediately going, oh, cash buyer, oh, he can get me sold quick, oh, this, that, and the other, sit down with a local realtor, talk with them, have them go over what your house is really worth and how much they think you can really sell for it. And then if you do end up going with a local realtor, they most likely can drive your price up with multiple offers. So think about that when you go to sell your house. In short, iBuyers are there to make their shareholders happy, whereas your realtors, your local realtors, are there to help you and they have your best interest in mind. So unless you're over here and you need to sell your house for cash because you have a ton of stuff wrong with it, which is fine, and even then I would probably go with a local investor. Think about what you're doing before you go sell with an iBuyer or before you buy an iBuyer's house. Guys, thank you so much for joining us on another episode of Smart Moves. I hope you enjoyed this and got something out of this. I hope you enjoy all of our episodes, and don't forget to go to YouTube, like and subscribe. Go and follow us on our Instagram and our Facebook and all of our other socials. And if you ever have any questions about real estate, comment below. Can't wait to see you next time. Bye.
No.
Okay. It is what it is. Let me open up my handy dandy notebook. Please do that. God, I mean, I had to open it as a whole thing. Dude, what is that noise?
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Wait. What? iBuyers. So let's start with this. What is an iBuyer? An iBuyer is multiple things. That's dumb. Let's start here. Bao Yao. Yes. What? Oh, he's asking me a question. No.
In short, my obligation.
In short. And like start wiping them.
I can't.
And oh, I know, but I could literally be like,
Oh, smudging them with your hand.
Yeah.
Wiping them off with your hand.
but I could
Take
go.
them off.
In short. In short. So stupid. I don't know why I did that either. I was just in short. No. In short, what if I was like the most awkward person ever? And I was like,
Yeah, what if?
in short, use me as your agent. You know, like just be like super weird.